will literally show you the Korea that you've been wanting to see.
Time to experience the nooks and crannies of Korea as if with your own 2 feet on
K-Patch.
with Keewon.
My fair lady, Keewon, is in the studio.
Jeez, I still don't get used to it.
You look like you deserve the title today with the black mask, Keewon.
Ah, yes.
Your hair looks longer than I've seen it for some reason. I'm looking
really?
on the screen.
Oh.
You look like a K-pop celebrity, like trying to avoid the crowds or something like that. How have you been since we saw you last week?
I've been good. The weather has gotten a lot better recently until today. This morning was actually pretty cold.
You prefer it nice and mild?
Yeah.
You
yeah.
coming from the west coast of the States, not really in favor of these cold, chilly temperatures?
Yeah, I mean, I really appreciate the last couple of days. I mean, able to like go outside and like not having to like layer up as much.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I guess it's okay now.
Good
it.
riddance to winter for you then, Keewon, I feel. I don't know, I like my winters cold.
Oh.
Like, if it gets mild like it was, you're right, the last couple of days on the weekend, I was a bit confused. I was like, I could go out without a proper thick jacket and stuff like that. It makes me a little uneasy. I'm like, what's going on here? Someone's trying to trick me. And I also don't like the fact that maybe I attribute it a little bit to climate change and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's climate change.
For you then, in wintertime, when it's cold outside, what is your thermostat on? I'm just curious about this from person to person in terms of the temperature you have in your house. What do you set it to?
I think it depends. So in my room is different from like the rest of the house.
So I'm curious about your room.
My room, I get cold easily. So I had to set it to like maybe 24.
Wow. Yeah.
23.
That's, see, I used to have this argument with my wife and my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Who have it 23, 24. My sister-in-law worse, like 27. She's a little crazy. But
it's summer.
Yes, all year round.
Yeah.
And I say, well, over in the West, you know, we do this. But it's not like that because I've seen my friends from California or Hawaii, they also like it about 23 or 24. Because I guess that's what you had and you were used to.
Yeah, and I'm used to. Yeah, I'm used to that temperature. Sometimes I do get slightly cold because I know the windows aren't properly like sealed.
Okay.
So I feel the breeze coming in. So sometimes I would like boost it up a little bit.
I
or I
see.
would just like layer up at night and have an extra blanket.
Yeah. See, in the UK, I think it's quite common to have a temperature of around 18 in your house, 19.
Really?
I see that look on your face. You're like, what are you talking about?
I was like, oh, it's cold.
I like it a bit chilly, because then I dress for winter indoors as well as outdoors. Yes. We've got some messages for the hashtag before I ask you about this, Keewon. Cherie says, for graduation or chorop, the summer before my high school one, I lost a lot of weight because of my summer job. So when I attended the ceremony, my old high school bully guy was trying to get a date from me. Tables have turned. That sounds nice.
That sounds very nice. Sounds very flattering, too, just to be asked by, a guy.
And then you could say, no, you bullied me all those years in your face. Any memorable graduation stories from you, Keewon?
Stories? I mean, I guess the latest graduation was in college. So
How long ago was that for you, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, no worries. Mine was like 2.5 years ago now.
Oh, so very fresh in the memory.
Yeah, very fresh in the memory.
Wow.
So...
What was it like?
It was good. It was very hectic because I went to a public university. There was just like so many kids and we had multiple like graduations. It was like the whole university one and then there's just like a special department one.
Oh, there's separate ones?
Yeah, they're separate.
So you did it like twice?
I did it twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
The university one is with like the whole university.
So you have
like
to wait for
year.
everyone's name to be called out there?
No.
Okay.
So that's just like where like there's a commencement speaker and everyone's just like, yay, we did it together.
Oh, nice.
And then the department one is where you actually go up and they call your name.
Oh,
yeah, so they're
see.
slightly different.
Two for the price of one. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah. In the UK, I was telling people we only have it for university. Did you have it for school as well? Graduations?
Like for high school?
Yeah, or middle school?
High school, middle school.
Elementary?
I'm not too sure about elementary, but I do know high school, middle school, we did have like a mini like graduation, not as like crazy as the ones in the universities.
Sure, maybe to just get you in the mood and have you practicing for university.
Wait, in the UK they don't have a graduation for
high school. There's no middle school anyway because it's just secondary school, and then definitely not for primary school. Here in Korea, I've found out through my kids, they have it for nursery, for elementary school, for everything.
Really?
It's a little crazy. Like my son,
for nursery,
he went to nursery for 2 years. He didn't do much there. You know, he was just playing.
Nap time.
Yeah, and he must have nailed it because he got his hat and his gown, and he did a proper graduation.
Oh, so he was like in his mini graduation.
He looked
outfit.
super cute, I will say that. But I was like, do you really deserve that? I'm not sure, but it's nice, I suppose, for the kids. Makes them feel special.
And for the pictures and the memories.
Yeah, actually, I do despise now the UK not giving me those memories. Yeah, for my kids, it's wonderful.
Yeah, and you can have them. They can look back on it.
Absolutely. I think it is a nice thing, isn't it? Today's topic, you can keep sending messages about graduation as well. But today's K-Patch topic with Keewon is 설날, Lunar New Year related, because it's coming up this Friday, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so what is the main talking point today?
So, well, today I'm going to be making 가래떡 from scratch.
Wowzers.
So 가래떡 is actually a cylinder-shaped rice cake, and they're sold as a street snack. You can also find them in the rice cake shops. And so back in the old days, where there was like no fridge, the 떡 would actually dry up because they just didn't know where to keep them. So the best way to preserve them is just to leave them outside, and then you can cook them up again by putting them on the heat or on the fire to eat it and have it super chewy.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, back in the old days. So, yeah.
Okay, so I've seen it being made at like a tteokguk, the actual rice cake vendors who sell it and make it.
Right.
There's one near my mum's, which is amazing. And my kids love just plain white rice cakes. They just munch on them.
Yeah.
No honey, no nothing.
Oh, they don't even dip it in honey.
Nothing. They don't cook it. It's just there in the pack and they'll eat it. And I'm like, what are you doing? But they love it. My wife quite likes it. I think it's way too plain, but you've made this yourself.
From scratch.
How on earth have you done that? I thought you needed like a big machine and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, but it's actually fairly simple. So I actually had to experiment a little bit because a lot of the YouTube clips had showed me different ways. But I finally found a perfect, I guess not perfect, but one of the easiest way to make 가래떡.
Okay, so for anyone who lives somewhere where your excuse for not making any tteokbokki or rice cake-based dishes is, I don't have rice cake, you can now make it, right?
Yes, you can now make it at home. So it only has 2 ingredients and that's it.
2 ingredients? What could be more simple? So is that what we're seeing in the first video?
Yes, so in the first video, I'll just show you how I make the 가래떡 from scratch.
Okay, here goes. That can't be your duck.
No, so this is just a variety of duck that in Korea you would have, and that's actually 가래떡.
Okay,
and then this is
one.
like how you would like fry
Today
it.
I'm going to be making rice cakes from scratch. So it's really simple.
So this is the
super
introduction.
easy. So let's start cooking.
Let's start, Keewon.
Yes. So this is glutinous rice flour. You need about 400 grams.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not sure I've ever cooked with glutinous flour.
And then you put a teaspoon of salt and just mix it all together.
Okay.
And then you want to get hot water and just slowly like mix it in together. Just put it little by little, and then once you go through it, you just want to hammer it in and try to
It's starting to look like some kind of rice cake.
Yeah. And then you want to have sesame oil if you do have sesame oil.
Okay.
And put your rice cake on a board and start kind of like kneading it. And then this is where you start shaping your 떡. Yeah.
Wow, that didn't look that difficult at all.
It wasn't that difficult. It was very simple. As long as you get the measurements correctly, you should be fine.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it. And then you want to boil it just to cook a little bit inside.
Oh, okay.
And then you just put it in the water
so you
on
can't
high
just
heat.
eat it straight away?
No, you can't. I tried. I was like, maybe I could eat it straight away, but you do want to like cook it a little bit inside.
Okay.
Maybe for about 10 minutes, I would say, and then put it in ice cold water. and then put it in the fridge for a little bit.
Voila.
For maybe 30 minutes.
It does look like proper duck now.
Yes. And then now I just grilled it.
After it's been in the fridge,
Yes.
you've taken it out.
After it's been in the fridge.
Okay, it does look a little bit rustic.
Yes.
But like in a nice way that you've definitely made that
Because I
at
had
home.
to like make sure that's cooked inside. But I had it with honey, which is really good.
It's super easy and super tasty too.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Does it taste the same?
The first batch was kind of a little bit off in the flavoring. I think I had to boil it a little bit longer.
Okay.
So I think that was the key, just to boil a little bit longer and keep it in the fridge a bit longer too.
Wow, the
Yeah.
looks though, yeah. It definitely looks like it's homemade, which is kind of a nice touch, I suppose,
Yeah.
as well.
Uh-huh.
But it didn't seem as tricky as I would have thought.
Yeah, it was. There's another way where you can do it, where you can put it in the microwave, but
Okay.
that didn't actually turn out the way I wanted it to be.
Oh, you gave it a try?
Yeah, I gave it a try. The consistency was a little bit, I guess, gooier. I don't know why. Maybe I made maybe I added too much water or something.
Wow.
But otherwise, I think this was the most simplest way to make
So
your karedok.
Glutinous rice flour,
Yes.
a little bit of salt, and then just a cup of hot water. And you keep on pouring bit by bit until it becomes that texture that you want, that kind of doughy thing.
Exactly.
And then you take it out, you
And then
roll it on
roll it up.
sesame oil.
Mhm. And then you can make different shapes with it. Honestly, I felt like I was making pasta. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does seem
Yeah.
similar, right?
You can definitely make fun shapes with it. You can maybe add some food coloring if you would like. So, the rainbow duck.
Sure.
So I'm pretty sure that's how they get it to that rainbow texture.
That was pretty impressive, yeah. I have seen like traditional rice cake makers where they make it, I think, from the rice itself rather than the
Right.
glutinous rice
Like
powder.
from the scratch.
That's proper
Yeah.
traditional, and you've got to like bang the rice for ages.
Yeah.
I was worried you were going to have like arm ache or something like that.
No.
But with the powder, it's not too labor intensive, right?
Yeah, not at all.
Wow. Lewis says, oof, don't need to buy rice cakes from Korean marts anymore. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Would you
Yeah.
recommend it?
I guess if you have the time and the leisure to do it, I would recommend it. But if you're like on the go wanting to just like quickly eat your tteokguk or quickly eat your tteokguk, I mean, this is like maybe buying it in the mart would be faster.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's more popular to buy rice cakes than make
Right,
it at home.
right.
People are busy, right?
Yeah, but you can also make a large batch
Uh-huh.
and then like save them and put them in the freezer.
Yeah, my mum
And then
often
cut
puts
it,
rice cake in
yeah.
the freezer and it
And it
stays good
preserves
for
it.
ages.
Yeah,
right?
for ages.
Let's play a song. We'll be back with your messages and another video from Keewon. This is MC Mong featuring Chancellor with Yummy Yummy Yum Yum. Back for part two, K-Patch with Keewon in the studio.
Yes.
We are showing you how to make duck itself, the rice cakes. I'm really stunned how simple that looked. So what would you say for our listeners, because we want their photos and videos, still not too late, what could be an equivalent in the West or the States or something? Maybe making bread at home?
Yeah, making bread, I think that would be the most, I guess, similar.
Or
to-
pasta, like you said, right?
Yeah, pasta as well. A lot
Yeah.
of pasta.
You
I'm like
could do
trying to
that.
think actually now.
Yeah, I think pasta's a good base. It's again
Yeah.
something that you don't usually make at home because we're
Yeah.
busy people and we just buy it, right?
It's more convenient just to buy it off the shelf.
Yeah, but I think
Yeah.
that could be similar. Or if it's got to be rice based, in the UK we eat rice pudding, I suppose. If you wanted to show us how to make rice pudding.
Rice pudding.
Yeah.
There's like banana rice pudding.
Oh,
or
that sounds nicer.
oatmeal.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Oatmeal.
kind of similar.
Yeah, it's better than nothing,
Yeah.
basically. And then you could send it in to us via Kakao Talk. Our username there is Daily K. We've already got quite a few things.
Ooh, I'm excited to see.
Yeah, any home cooking or anything linked to Lunar New Year from your culture would be kind of cool because that's coming up on Friday. So many people so amazed with you, Keewon. Cherie saying very cool. Siska saying Chef Keewon in action. Raul saying great one, Chef Keewon. This has become your new thing because K-Patch isn't usually just cooking. But because of COVID, we thought we'd show you things you
Right.
could do at home, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I think this is your new niche.
Well, I'm glad I found, and I'm glad to share it on Daily K because this is definitely kind of like a little bit outside of my comfort zone, just showing that. But yeah, I'm really happy to try it. I got another comment from Tropic Girl. Wow, who knew it'd be so simple to make? Thank you, Keewon. You're inspiring Daily K fans to do this ourselves.
Absolutely. Have you been putting up the cooking videos onto OK Vlogs as well?
Yes, so I'm actually currently editing that.
Nice.
So all the videos that I've shown on Daily K, I'll put it into one video or maybe two, depending on how I'm editing it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm currently trying to like make sure it's like it's cooler, a little bit more behind the scenes to how I make it.
You can check that out on Keewon's YouTube channel. Yeah, OK Vlogs. And Hooligan KJ says, let's just make pizza since it's pizza day tomorrow.
Oh, it's pizza day.
Is that a thing? Or are you just saying that, KJ? Like, is every Tuesday a pizza day? I
thought
wonder.
Tuesday was like a taco day.
Is it Tuesday tacos?
Tuesday tacos.
That sounds good. Why don't we have a taco pizza then? There must be that kind of abomination.
They should. I'm pretty sure they have something like that.
Somewhere, yeah. Sophie says, excellent, Keewon. I'm going to try to do it that way. It looks awesome. Yummy.
Yes. And then I got another one from Siska. I tried many of the rice cakes when in Korea. Some of them even taste similar to the ones in Indonesia.
Yes, nice.
Yeah.
We don't have any rice cakes in the UK, so that's why. That's my excuse for me hating rice cakes until I was older. I was really fussy.
Oh, really?
It's a really fussy kid. So that texture of being so chewy with like the karedug or tteokguk duck, I was like,
you were
what
like
is
not
that?
familiar with it.
Yeah, my mouth was like, this is kind of like bubblegum, but I'm swallowing it and it's not like sweet. So now I love it. But many of my British friends as well, they just don't like that texture.
Yeah, I think it takes time with people who haven't like grew up with it or who are not familiar with like the taste. I mean, I personally like the rainbow.
Oh, yeah.
That's like my favorite.
It looks cool. It's kind of more bready,
yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
bready,
Yeah.
a little bit more, I guess. Yeah, bready is the right word for that.
Yeah, there's the one peksolgi as well, I think it is, or peksoldak. I'm not sure which one is the right name. But it's just basically like a white bread almost in its texture. And my daughter absolutely munches that down like anything. We're going to get on to them using the rice cake, the kareduk that you made for a dish. So we are using the kareduk that I made. I put it in the freezer, and then the next day I actually chopped it up and put it in the tteokguk. Which is really traditional on Lunar New Year's Day.
Yes, it's traditionally eaten during this time of year, and that's also like a symbol to like basically show that you've gained one more year in life once you eat it.
Yeah.
So
maybe people don't want to
concept.
eat it. Yeah, they're like, I want to stay young. So it might be confusing. It was to me. Kareduk is a long cylinder one. Then in tteokguk, they look like little coins, right?
Yes.
But it's just the chopped kareduk that is in there,
Yeah,
right?
so just sliced up kareduk, like I guess on the side. So yeah, so that's what I made.
So shall we take a look at your video?
Yes, we can.
So now we're going to make tteokguk, which is a traditional meal here in Korea during New Year's. So yeah, let's make the tteokguk with the rice cake that I made from yesterday.
With Phil Collins as well. Fantastic on your t-shirt.
Yes. So once I took out the kareduk from the fridge or the freezer, I started slicing it up.
It's a little fatter than the sliced tteokguk I usually have in the stores. But again, rustic, I like it.
Yeah. And then you just want to whip up one egg, and then some green onions. And then just to get the soup base, I put some dried up anchovies.
Okay, the mochi in there, right?
And then put in some of the tteok.
Did you take the fish out after?
Yes, I took the fish out. And then I added the scrambled, I guess, egg and then put it inside. And also maybe a swig of soy sauce to give it a little extra flavor.
Yeah, you need that.
And then you want to also add your green onions to your soup.
That's super simple.
Super simple. And then you can add additional stuff like meat. Usually a lot of people like to put beef in their soup as well, just to get it a little bit more hearty.
For their stock, yeah.
Right. And then just put a little bit of garnish. I put some sesame seeds, some green onions, and then the classic, the seaweed on top.
You've got to have the seaweed in there.
Yeah, it's very good. And then there you go.
It looks delightful.
It was really, really good.
It tasted good?
It tasted good. I was slightly worried that the tteok would be overcooked, but it's actually perfect consistency.
Fantastic. And that is a really simple tteokguk because my mum I'm biased, of course. She is the best chef for tteokguk, but it takes a long time because she boils the meat in there, the beef base. No mochi goes near it, but you can have that one. I've seen is the kind of clearer, less heavy and simpler version.
Right.
How long did you need to boil like those little anchovies in there for?
I boiled it high heat for maybe about like 5 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
I guess depending on how you want your soup to taste more anchovy-y.
Yes, because it doesn't taste super fishy with
No,
that,
it doesn't.
right? It just gives it some kind of flavor, right?
Like, it's kind of like a little bit of MSG.
Yeah, don't be biased looking at those fish and thinking, ugh, that's going to taste fishy. It really doesn't. Yeah.
It doesn't taste as fishy as you would think it would taste by just like looking at the video that I showed you, but it gives an extra flavor to your soup.
Yeah, because if you just put the rice cakes and the egg into normal water,
and the soy sauce too, it'd be a little bit,
just be like salty water.
Yeah,
not so nice. But you give it the thumbs up.
Yes, I give it a thumbs up.
Wow.
I was worried about the tteok. I thought it'd be overcooked, but it was just like perfect consistency of chewiness.
How long did you keep it in there for then, the rice cake?
The rice cakes, I put them in there for maybe 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you've taken them out the freezer, you need to cook them.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they can be still a little frozen or not chewy.
Inside, yes.
Undercooked is not good either. But you're right, overcooked, I hate that as well when they get kind of soggy.
Yeah.
And they soak up a lot of the soup, like too much of the soup. That's not nice.
Luckily, the rice cake does not do that.
Fantastic.
So I was like, yes, it tastes good.
Durangi K is saying, I'm having some TV dinners. I am hungry, man.
I know.
Do it. Make the rice cakes. We've shown you.
Try it at home.
It's not that difficult, is it?
Very simple. Very simple.
Absolutely. I love it. The only problem with tteokguk is if you make a big batch, what my mum always says is only take out the amount of soup you need and put the rice cakes in there and boil that. Because if you've got any spare stock, if you leave in rice cakes overnight, they do get all soggy and horrible and you can't reheat it.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
So, I mean, if any case, you can also put it in the freezer or you can put it, in the fridge just overnight, maybe for one day.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it tastes really great.
Fantastic. You're all sorted now, guys and girls, for a traditional Korean Lunar New Year, at least in terms of the food.
It's perfect timing for this upcoming week.
Yeah, this Friday is the day. Let's get to listener content in terms of what you've made at home after a song from Oh My Girl. This one's 16. And yeah, I don't know. I don't like anchovies the Western way, you know.
Oh, and they sometimes put it in the salad.
Yeah, like the slimy, oily thing. And
I don't like that either.
Yeah.
Not a big fan.
Because we don't have it that way at all in Korea, right?
Yeah, no, not in Korea.
Like Keewon showed in her video, it's a dried anchovy for flavouring in the soup.
Yes.
Or the other way we have it as well, like a panchan, a side dish, is those tiny little...
The tiny ones.
Are those like little baby anchovies? I feel quite bad for eating them all. But they're in that kind of sweet sauce. I think you like fry it in something. It's mulyad or something like that. The kind of glucose syrup style thing.
Right.
That's delicious as well.
I love having that with pop, just plain pop.
Yes.
And kimchi and seaweed.
Oh, so it's a lot of other things as well to make it more delicious.
But I like 멸치.
Yeah, it doesn't taste fishy at all like that either. It just kind of tastes sweet. Cherie saying, famous chef Rachel Ray says to try anchovies in recipes because they don't taste the way you think. So it must be even in the Western sense, if you use it in a recipe, it doesn't taste that way.
Right.
It's just like you said, when it's in a salad or maybe even on a pizza, it's just kind of plomped on there.
Yeah, and it doesn't look appetizing. And also, I don't know if it's just me, but it smells a little bit more fishier.
Yes, the Western way, I
the
think.
Western way.
Yeah, Tropic Girl saying, I like anchovies on a pizza, actually.
Oh.
Well, each to their own. And Josh says, Caesar dressing has anchovy in it and you can't taste the fishiness there. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't really know that.
Yeah.
You got any messages to read?
Yes, I got one from Tropic Girl. Wow, I would love to try this all. I've got some Mummy Bent's recipes to catch up first, though.
Yes, I think she's shown how to make certain rice cake dishes on our YouTube channel, but not yet tteokguk her way. I definitely
I would love
say
to see that.
try Keewon's way because it's really short and simple, and no one really wants to be stuck in the kitchen for ages. But if you want, like you said, a more hearty, like deep broth,
yes,
don't use any mochi, just use the beef. Like a good cut of Hanu, Korean beef. Boil it down for a long while as well. The longer you do it, the better it tastes.
Yeah, the deeper and richer the soup tastes.
Yeah, and Josh was commenting, he was kind of confused, right?
Yes, I think he was kind of confused. He said that every year I see on variety shows, especially recently on My Little Old Boy, they added seaweed and with the rice cake and called it rice cake soup, which I'm confused.
Yeah, because I think Josh described it earlier. Oh, is Keewon going to do the rice cake seaweed soup? And then I thought, oh, you're talking about Tteokguk. That's kind of a kelp soup. But when we say seaweed soup in Korea, we don't think of Tteokguk with the seaweed garnish.
Right.
That's not the main thing there, Josh.
Yeah.
So don't be confused. It's kind of separate.
Maybe they might have added a little bit more seaweed into the soup, so maybe he might have been a little bit confused there. But,
And our producer says that in certain areas of Korea, they might put tteok, the rice cake, in the Tteokguk as well. I've never had that, but it would taste all right, I suppose.
I wouldn't mind having tteok and Tteokguk.
Yeah, because we often put in the rice into the soup and maramago, as we say. And that's just from rice, isn't it? Rice cakes themselves, we're talking about, our producer says, not in the Tteokguk with the rice cakes, but with the seaweed into the tteokguk. Or you could actually put in miok into the tteokguk itself, which is the thicker kelp.
Okay.
Yeah, I've definitely seen seaweed a lot.
Yeah, I've definitely seen seaweed as well in the tteokguk. But I guess I'm not too sure about the proportion. I guess he's saying that he saw a lot more than.
Yeah, it's up to you, I suppose, because I love seaweed, so I do put a lot into my rice cake soup, and the colour of it kind of changes into this greeny, interesting colour. And
the taste is also, it adds a little bit more like saltiness to the soup too, which I really like.
Yeah, if you're putting in the salted seaweed, right? Yeah, I like that version as well. But you don't have to put in any if you don't want as well. That's totally fine.
It's all up to your preference.
Absolutely. Let's get on to our listener content then, because Sophie has sent this in, and you said to us that you had tried to make some rice cakes, but it didn't turn out well. You told me behind the scenes, Keewon.
Yes.
It wasn't first time everything was a hit, right?
No, I definitely had to experiment and try different ways. And the first way, it was the way that a lot of people were suggesting, but it just didn't work for me. So I had to try different ways in making this tteok. And I finally found the most simplest and easy way to enjoy them.
Well, there you go. Sophie also sent in a couple of other photos. I think that's your rice cake attempt that maybe didn't go right, or that could be the glutinous rice that is sticky rice.
Either way, it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks more sweet, like with some colouring maybe from the soy sauce, I wonder.
Yeah.
And you said we call it pulut in our language, and pulut inti means filling, so we have it grilled or baked as well. And I think you've got it in a leaf as well here in another photo if we click onto the next one. Like in the lotus leaves, that kind of thing. I think I've seen that at restaurants.
Yes, I've seen this one. This looks really... Some of them actually have, pork bits inside of them. I don't know if this is the same kind, but I remember there was one, in a Chinese restaurant, they would serve something like this, too.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, it looks good.
And then with a little topping on top as well. Wow. Yeah, that would be nice. Rice cakes, sometimes you can have a filling inside them, like red bean is a common one.
Right.
Not the biggest fan.
Oh, remember we had this conversation. Yes. I love red bean.
You should. It's healthy. It's tasty. I'm just fussy. And so don't follow me. Definitely do what Keewon does and just munch it all down, right?
And then we got another one from Ing, K-Patch. I love tteok. I would always buy some as souvenir whenever I'm in Korea. So this is the one from Korea, I think.
Look at those colors, right?
Yes.
They are so beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, the greens, the yellows. There's kind of a powder on the outside, yeah. And sometimes they can be a bit compared to modern day snacks, which are super sweet or super salty or something, they can be a little bit just savory, right?
Yeah.
But that's their kind of appeal, isn't it? I think.
And I like how the combination between like sweet and a little bit of salty, like there's a good balance in Korean like traditional snacks.
Yeah.
So I really like that. And then I think we got another one in Malaysia. Our version called Nian Gao year cake is made using brown sugar, hence the color.
Oh, it's very dark, isn't it? Okay. And
then we got another one.
Oh, wow.
It's steamed or fried in a batter with eggs and sweet potato and yam and taro.
Those layers look amazing.
Yeah, so I'm assuming that they fry what we saw previously.
Yeah.
And then this is how they eat it.
In there with yam as well. That looks
good.
Yeah, so different to a Korean rice cake.
Yeah.
Often not, I don't think I've ever seen it deep fried like a rice cake. That would be interesting.
I'm already so hungry.
Donna in New York has said, nothing to do with rice cakes, but I made this at home recently, cauliflower with gochujang sauce.
Oh.
I've never seen that together.
Me too.
Interesting.
I mean, I like both of them. I love cauliflower and I like gochujang.
Put them together then.
Oh, wow.
I've not tried that. Cauliflower in Korea is a bit difficult to get and a bit expensive. I saw it at an upscale mart the other day. 5,000 won for like a little bit, and I was like, I want it, but not that much.
Maybe you can have it with broccoli instead.
I guess that's a substitute. That's more common here, isn't it? You also said you made cinnamon rolls the other day.
Cinnamon rolls.
Those look amazing.
Wow, the glaze on top.
I really want one of those right now.
I'm so hungry.
We do have the American brand now in certain department stores I've seen. The bun.
C,
yeah. Oh, they're so Moorish.
Yes,
you just want to eat them.
The smell, you just like ah. And then I think I got another one from Siska. This is our glutinous rice cake, which we would have on Lunar New Year, made from glutinous rice and Javanese brown sugar.
Oh, wow.
The meaning of it is we eat it and then we just keep close with our families and friends and we have a sweet life together.
Oh, that's
really nice.
There's a meaning, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, wow. They have so many different versions.
Yeah, it looks like with some coconut on top as well.
Yes, coconut shreds with coconut milk. Also with glutinous rice balls.
And I saw on the box for that, the gift box, it says Kungi Fat Choi, which my
Happy New Year.
Yeah, my parents taught me because they had me in Hong Kong, and that's what they all used to say to one another. So Kungi Fat Choi to everyone, or 새해 복 많이 받으세요 in Korean. Have a lot of good New Year luck.
Yes.
And I say that to you, Keewon, because we won't see you until next Lunar New Year.
I know.
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
What are we going to be doing?
Next Monday, I'm going to go to Pukchon. So the village, and where they have a lot of hanoks and beautiful, I guess, traditional houses there.
Lovely.
But I'm going to go make, go into a knot workshop and make some knots.
Some knots?
Korean traditional knots.
Wow, we've not done that before. Looking forward to it. Have a great Lunar New Year and we'll see you then, Keewon.
All right, bye.
Here is K-Will, Jeonggigo, Juyong and Brother Sue, Cook for Love, 요리 좀 해요.